In this video, I'm going to plan out a week on one page in my Erin Condren monthly planner using one of the plain lined notes pages and just drawing out a layout that works for me functionally. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm Kristen. I post functional planning and household management videos to help you plan an uncomplicated life. We're gonna flip to May already and start planning out the first week in May on one of the lined notes pages in my Erin Condren monthly planner. So the way I've been doing this since the beginning of the year, instead of using a weekly life planner, I just draw out a weekly layout using just one page, just because that's what works for me and my style of planning. That's all I need really, is just the one page. I've been doing it since January and it's working, and it's really helped me to simplify my planning process and just kind of help me cut out all the clutter and the extra stuff that doesn't matter. And when I just need to know what is on my to-do list or where am I supposed to be this week, that's all I really need in my planner. So this is, let me show you, we're gonna do the same layout. If you've been watching a while, maybe you're bored with it, I don't know. I just know it works for me. This is, here, let me take this out. This is the layout that I've been really loving lately. I'm calling it kind of like the Hobonichi Weeks style. I don't use a Hobonichi Weeks. I've never owned one, so I don't really know, but I know just from seeing pictures of other people's planners, there's kind of like a 2-page spread on that Hobonichi Weeks, and it's this layout here on one side, and then the other side's like a blank page, I guess, like a plain notes page to do whatever you want with. So I kind of combine that idea onto just the one page, and this is just a 3-inch wide rectangle. I use 4 lines for each of my days, and that gets me exactly, evenly spaced 7 days. And then I just make my to-do list on the side, and there's plenty of room to add things like trackers or other lists, and it's just been working. And I mean, the trackers aren't working, but I mean, what do we expect with me? So I am going to use these stickers from Stick with Nick. This is a new sticker shop, and what I love about the concept here is that Nick has no crumbs kits, and those are basically just everything you need to have like a basic layout without all the extra stuff if you don't need it. Of course, there is extra stuff you can get if you want that full kit. That will, you can get what you want. But for me, I know that I don't need all of the stuff from those kinds of kits. And I do like a little bit of deco. So a few of these little flowers here are gonna be great, and maybe even one of these full boxes. I'm not sure, we'll find out. I do love some thin washi though, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I have some options here because in the typical Erin Condren weekly layout, you kind of have like that, you have your sidebar, and so you don't need a piece of washi to go all the way across, and so there's like the short washi, and then there's the washi that goes all the way across. I wanna challenge myself this week to just use the short washi, and I don't know how that's gonna work. I think we're gonna incorporate a full box. And usually I do, let me find one, I do the washi all the way across, right? So I'm gonna just challenge myself to be creative and do that. So first I wanna draw out my layout, and to do that I need my micron from my planning basket here. So I like to use a micron for any kind of grid or something, because it's not going to smear whenever I highlight over it if I end up highlighting over it. And so that's just, I prefer to write with a Pilot G2, something that's kind of juicy, a gel pen, and that is definitely going to smear under a highlighter. It also doesn't do well against a straight edge for some reason. It like the ink pools a little bit and then it smears really bad. So I'm just gonna mark just some dots here so I know how wide to make it. I like to do 1/4 inch for the date, and then I do 3 inches across. And now I do have these date stickers that I don't think I'm gonna use this time. I think I'm gonna save them for maybe next week or something if I have a different layout I wanna do. I think they're bigger. They are too big for me to do it that way, but I'm getting an idea here now that I'm actually looking at it. So we will do that next week. I'm gonna have both weeks, I'm gonna use the same stickers so that it matches on both sides. And I just got an idea. And so next week, make sure you watch that plan with me next week and you'll see how I end up using those this way. So let me finish drawing. I'll do the longer lines and then I'm gonna switch over to a shorter ruler for the horizontal lines. And this needs a second coat. Okay, and then this line for the dates. Oh, I just messed that up. Let me white that out. It's not that serious, but it's also not that big of a mistake to fix, so I'll just do it real quick. So now I am going to draw these lines, and it's 4. I think I mentioned it already, but there are 4 of the printed lines will get you even spacing the whole way down for all 7 days. So my idea for using this shorter washi here was just to use that space that it's going to leave empty for my week number strip. And I think we should be able to get away with just layering one of these label boxes maybe. Let me grab my date numbers out of the back, or my week numbers rather, and we are doing week 18. And these are Planner Kate week numbers, and this is STK 108. Okay, so let me see. I'm thinking I'm gonna use one of these. Oh, if I use a half box, then it's gonna be too big and it's gonna go into Monday, so I don't wanna do that. So how about I use one of these, and I have one right here. So let's use that one. And then I'll just put it here. Ooh, and you know what? Maybe we can layer it on some deco. What do you think? Can I get away with that? I might have to cut it. I am liking, we have like this pattern and I want it to be just different enough. Let's use the yellow. And I'm thinking just something like that, and then I'll just cut off the top there. And how about we layer it like this? Can I get that? We're on week 18. Let's put the week number. I might have to snip this. Sticker surgery time. Where is, here we go. My scissors, and I'm just gonna snip off the extra white space on the week number sticker. And I'm gonna put it all the way, I'm gonna put it, like align it on the left, and I should have done this on the paper. Let's try this again. And let's use the tweezers so that I can see what I'm doing. All right. There we go, much easier. All right, now let's see about how this is gonna look. Something like this. Okay, let me just snip off this little bitty piece that's sticking up right there. And it doesn't even hurt the sticker. All right, so that is how I made that work. And it would have been like less obvious that it wasn't the same if I would have used the blue washi that's actually thinner than this washi, then it wouldn't have been that obvious that they didn't fit, because like they're the same size, and it might have just like blended in really nicely. So you know, I could have done that, but I like the solution here with the little flower. All right, now I don't need these anymore. Let me get them put away so I don't get overwhelmed with all the stuff all over my table. And Nick has given us a little date sticker sheet for these, but since I'm not going to use these this week, I'm still going to use the date numbers because why not? I have them. And I'm going to write in the dates using, oh, here I have another thing to show you. I have these new Erin Condren gel pens. This is the Inspire one, and this is the Wildflowers one. Inspire is rose gold, Wildflowers is like yellow gold. And you know I love me a G2, and I've been using my Pilot. This is my number 10, that's like my ride or die pen. But this is the one I've been kind of using lately in my Plan With Me videos. It's the Pilot G2.38. It's like the ultra fine or super fine or whatever they call it. I'm actually going to use the Pilot Precise V5 RT this time, and I'll tell you why. I am going to swap out the Erin Condren refill here, and I'm going to put the one that came in this Pilot Precise V5 in it. And I like the gel pen that came with it, but it's not as juicy as I prefer. And so I still really love how beautiful and like nice quality the pen is. So I'm gonna just put this refill in. I recently saw somebody try out the Tool pens with it and said they fit, and that's where I got the idea. I need to try my Pilot G2 refill in there. And so I do have, this is a Pilot G2 refill. I've also tried the Paper Mate Ink Joy. So that's what I have in here right now. So this is my, I think I have a piece of scratch paper somewhere. This one has the Pilot, what is this? This has the Paper Mate Ink Joy Gel number 7 in this like teal color. And I put that in here to write with that in this green, like teal green color, and I love it. So that fits in there. Now the difference is when I put the Pilot Precise one in, because it's like a needle point pen, it kind of looks funny because it's like a needle point, but it still works. And so that's what I'm gonna try to use today. If I hate it, you know what, I have this handy, so let's try it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my date dots on over here this way, and then I'm gonna write the days of the week in. I could totally have written these dates in because I'm writing the days of the week in, but I mean, I have the stickers and why not use them? There's no reason not to use them, so I'm just using them. Okay, now I need to uncurl that and save that for next time. Now let's try this moment of truth with the new pen situation. Oh, I like it. This is like a juicy pen. I think I didn't like the barrel or something. I don't know what it was when I tried this. I didn't like writing with it, but the ink is nice. I tried a new setup. I have a vlogging camera. It's new, and so I thought, let me set it up like over here to try to get like a different angle of me writing so you could see, because I know like people like to watch handwriting videos, but the way I write, you can't see what I'm writing because my hand is like over it. So I thought if I could set up another camera like off to the side, maybe you can see it. I did it, and my camera was dead, so I really thought I charged it. I don't know why. I pulled it off the charger, but maybe the charger wasn't plugged in all the way or something. All right, so enough chitter chatter. Chitter chatter, is that a word? It's chit chat. Chatter? Not chitter chatter. We say chatter or we say chit chat. All right, tangent there. Now, what are we doing? This was a dance at my son's school that he initially wanted to go to, but then he found out none of his friends were going, so he does not want to go anymore. And we have STAR testing on the 3rd and the 4th, and then we need to do a haircut. The haircut's going to go in the to-do section. So what do we have? What do we have? I'm gonna put some of these, this is the freebie from Stick with Nick. It's just got little cute icons. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the grocery shopping cart, I'm gonna put that on Saturday to indicate that we are getting a grocery delivery that day. And book club is this week. Oh my goodness. Book club, why do I not, we didn't even look. This is where I always mess up. I always forget to look at my monthly spread to see what's actually going on. So testing, book club is on Thursday. I have a Minecraft gaming night. We need to do haircuts and clean out the car, and we have a Formula One race. So, okay, well, let me actually plan for those things this week. Let me put the book club one on, and let's layer that on a fun box because it's a super fun thing that we're doing. So I'm gonna put, this is gonna take up like that whole thing, but that's okay. It's important. We love it. It's book club. And that's at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Wow, this pen writes really, really nice. You know, I don't want to say it's better than my Pilot G2. I love the number 10, like that will never not be my favorite, but for like a fine point, I really like this. What is it called again? Let me find it. Let me find it. This is a Pilot Precise V5 RT. For a fine point, I think I like it better than this one. It's a little bit scratchier. The G2 fine point is a little bit scratchier. This is kind of coming out really nice and smooth, and I get to use this beautiful pen with it. All right, that was a tangent. Book club, 7:30 p.m. We're committed. And then we've got STAR testing. So I'm gonna put that just like at the bottom. I don't know what days my son is actually taking his STAR testing. That is the state standardized testing in the state of Texas. I just know that those are the 2 days this week that his school has asked, you know, no late arrivals or early dismissals or, you know, anything like that. So I just want it noted. And that was that. So I'm done with that. The haircut's going in the to-do. And what I want to do a Minecraft gaming night. I don't think I have anything on here that's like gaming related. And just Formula One and food prep. So I'm gonna put this little, it's like a food, like dish thing. I'm gonna put that here. This is the Miami race, isn't it? What time is that? Let me flip to my notes page that has my little Formula One cheat sheet on it. The Miami race is at 2:30 p.m. Good, so I can do the food prep in the morning. And then qualifying here, let me write that down before I forget. Miami qualifying and Miami Grand Prix. All right, and then the grocery order is 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Groceries, and then food prep is just in the morning. I'm gonna move that up. No, I'm gonna leave it there. And then we've got food prep. And Monday, so I've changed up my content schedule just to make it make more sense with other things going on in my life. And so I'm gonna do filming now I used to do it on Tuesdays, and I'm gonna do it on Mondays now. And then editing on Tuesdays. And then Friday is still gonna be film, edit, upload for my Plan With Me video. All right, and then I'm gonna put the little planner sticker on here because that is the day like I plan everything and then, you know, do the video. We've got a sunspot here, sorry about that. But I'm filming at a different time than I normally do, and I need to not do that again. Okay, and I did want to use one of these boxes. I really like this one. I don't know where to put it, so I'm just gonna put it. I'm just gonna put it. And then, so I can either put it like this way or this way. I'm just gonna put it, I don't know. Should I do it like that? It doesn't matter. It's still pretty regardless. Let's just put it this way. And, oh, that's what I was gonna do. Wait a minute. I forgot I wanted to use that other like short washi. Did I bring my spatula? Okay. And then I actually might not use this one because the short washi is the same background as this, and I wanted some contrast. So, ooh, but I wanted to save the orange ones to use when I use the orange sticker one day. Why am I like this? Why can't I just get it together? All right, I'm gonna do this. Let me see what happens here. So we're gonna put this at the bottom, and then I'm gonna cut it. Where's my slice tool? Cut it here. All right, slice tool can go away. Got stickers everywhere. Let's do this. Put that up there, and then I have my Orange Umbrella Co. reusable album, and let me just get like a to-do sticker. Let's do this one. Boom. Oops, that's not center. What do we have on the icon sheet? Is there something that can indicate a to-do list? No, I already used the planner. Okay. There we go, to do. And actually I'm gonna move that down just for white space. I like the white space. All right, and can we do this? I don't know, maybe I don't use the full box. Maybe I save the full box for another project and then just use the deco. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do this pretty one. Reminds me of blue bonnets. That one's kind of, is that gonna, no. So that one and then this one. Oh, that is so pretty. So pretty. Nick, I love this artwork. It's so pretty. Hey, there were scripts. What am I doing? I'm gonna use the scripts that came with the kit. I know I already put that down, but it'll go back. Oh, I didn't even look at the scripts. I didn't even look. Habits, planner time this week, next week, to do. All right, well, we're gonna use this one that says to do and not be weird about. All right, and then Well, I wrote out my whole to-do list before I realized my camera shut off. You know, I thought I had that figured out, why it was shutting off, and I changed some settings and fixed it, but apparently I did not. I think it just got too hot, to be honest. I filmed a lot today, and like the sun was shining like directly on it, and I think that's why it turned off. But anyway, I waited for the sun to go away, and now I'm just gonna finish out this video, show you just some things. I didn't have any of the to-do list written, but I wrote in some of the things I need to get done, and I went ahead and added this little planner time script that came from the sheet here. I put it on one of the labels and just kind of tucked it in there because planner time is filming time. Filming time is planner time. So anyhow, actually let me put this on there. My little calendar. I love me a little mini calendar. And I think we are gonna call it there. It looks good to me. I love that I was able to use some really pretty stickers from Stick with Nick, but I still kept it nice and clean and functional the way I like it. So anyhow, that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, please consider subscribing. I post functional planning videos on my channel 3 times a week, and I would love to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.